Howdy guys, how we doing? Rob back here with you. Hey can we? And we are standing just on the shores of Lake Superior, the biggest of the Great Lakes. Can't really see a whole lot today. Unfortunately, it's a little smoky out there, and that's what that is. I mean, this lake is massive. It's like the ocean back here. We got the UP of the Upper Peninsula of Michigan just over this way, and then behind us out this way is Wisconsin. But huge Lake Gutchagumi here, Lake Superior. Unbelievable spot, absolutely gorgeous, beautiful hike in here. We are just outside of Sault Ste. Marie at Gross Cap Conservation Area. Beautiful hike coming in here. Alma's been having a blast here running around. We have reached the furthest point west we are going to come. So we left Halifax, Nova Scotia, about 2.5 weeks ago. And we came up here to Sault Ste. Marie, see a friend, and right now we are turning our compass to the east and heading back to Halifax. It is it's about 2,270 kilometers or so to get back there. We got about a week till I got to get back to work, so we're going to cruise along a different way home. We're going to go through the north, cut through Sudbury, North Bay, through Algonquin Park, into Ottawa, then across into Quebec. Yeah, you can almost smell that smoke in the air from the wildfires in the prairies, which is pretty wild. I guess it was pretty bad last week up in this area. Yesterday was a nice day. Kind of cleared out, but it just really looks like it's come back in. I mean, behind us here, you can barely see kind of where the water and the sky kind of separate there. But yeah, join along with us here on this one. We're going to head back, double back to Sudbury, kind of the drive we did yesterday afternoon, and then keep it on Highway 17 heading east. So thanks for joining along with us. If you watched any of the other videos, thank you for joining us. I'm Rob. Alma's down here zooming around. We are Hey Can We? And yeah, we're out on this road trip right now and have just reached our furthest point. This is the furthest point Alma's ever been from home, from Halifax, and the van. So far so good. All right, let's do it, buddy. Yeah. Come on, bud. Get back on the road. Yeah, good girl. Great visit here in the Soo. Thanks to Dan and Doris. It was a fantastic evening, and we are now turning ourselves back east. Got a ways to go. Not going to make it today. Not even going to try. Nice little sandy beach here. Good place to take a little break from the road. Oh, it's beautiful. I almost found her spot here for a little cool down. Yeah. We are just outside the town of Blind River, and behind me here is the Blind River. It runs from Lake Superior, which is just up here, where we just left from, into Lake Huron and Georgian Bay, which are right over here. Still a little smoky out here, But if it was clear, we'd be able to see Manitoulin Island, which is right here. So that kind of comes up where we were in Collingwood, right up the Bruce Peninsula, up to the top of the Bruce Peninsula, which is where Tobermory is. And you can take a ferry across to Manitoulin Island. And then there's actually a bridge over here, I believe in Espanola, that kind of comes out to Highway 17 here, which we're traveling on today. Nice day traveling. You know, the roads aren't too busy, and we're just making pretty good time here. We're not in a rush, but gonna keep on cruising here. Oh, would you look at this? We got a raspberry bush here. Beautiful. Get ourselves a little snack. That is delicious. A whole bunch more over here too. And it's not really our plan to stay here tonight, but we definitely couldn't anyway. Great little spot here though to stop for a little rest. And we are off again. Oh yeah. Hey. Delicious. Phenomenal fish and chips. I'm gonna just pop in here, maybe get a magnet for the fridge or something. But this is a pretty funny weather station here. This is the Rock. Probably does better than. It's cool. Probably does better than most official weathermen. Man, that hit the spot. Walleye and fries. Whew. It was dynamite. Alma got a little fish as well. She's happy with that. But we are out of here. Popped in there, grabbed myself a magnet for the fridge. And we are heading this way towards Sudbury. The goal is to at least get to Sudbury tonight. So we got to make that happen. Delicious. And Sudbury is only 3 hours from where we left from. So we got to be able to at least do that. Just gonna swing off the highway here for a moment. Mission accomplished for the day. We made it to Sudbury and just swung into town here for a minute. I think we were gonna keep going towards North Bay, but probably start looking for a place to crash out for the night. We did this drive yesterday from Sault Ste. Marie to here, but instead of heading south on the 400 Highway 69, which we're on, we're gonna stay on 17 and head into North Bay. Can't come to Sudbury without coming to visit this thing. And that is the world's biggest nickel right there. Let's go take a closer look at this thing. There it is, world's biggest nickel. Man, there's lights down here to light this thing up. The Big Nickel. And I believe this was the old Science North. It's called Dynamic Earth. No, a little science center in there. Hey, what do you think? Good stop at the Big Nickel? Yeah. Let's do it. All right, buddy, let's go find ourselves a place to camp for the night. And we are just turning off the main road here in Hagar. We are between Sudbury and North Bay. And looks like there's some crown land camping in closer to North Bay and a little bit north. Probably all around there. But there was a iOverlander spot that said it was down this way. And so we're going to go check it out. All right, well, this looks to be where they were talking about. I, for some reason, thought it was on a lake. But there's a lake up around the corner. I don't think we want to take the van up there. Maybe we'll go walk up there. See what it looks like. Yeah, so we're just going to walk up this road. Holy smokes, the flies are bad. We're just going to walk up this road here and see what we got. It looks like we could get the van up this road. Oh, man, I'm getting eaten alive. I think I'm going to ditch this. Even with the wind, they're bad. So, whew, yeah. There's nothing special about this. I don't think we're going to stick this one. Head back out to the road. It's probably another 20 minutes, half an hour down the road. And we'll check that place out. If not, there is definitely some crown land stuff a little closer to North Bay. But it's 7 o'clock. I kind of feel like shutting her down here soon. So we are going to get back in the rig here and head out that way. Not too sure if this is the spot we're supposed to be going. It says there's a park up here. So I don't know. We're gonna go check it out, see what we got. What do you think, bud? Then we'll get you some supper. Yeah. Look, I don't see any signs here that say we can't park overnight. Probably take another look around here, but let's go check out this view. And there's this little spot there. There's a spot where we are. Interesting. Almost confused. Yeah, come on, buddy. Good girl. Right on Lake Nipissing here, which is gorgeous. I mean, the highway's right here whizzing by. But there was no signs at the front saying we couldn't stay. No signs there. There doesn't seem to be any signs here. There's garbage. So I think we might go for it. I don't know. Picnic table we can sit at. We can sit outside. I'll take it. I don't know. I got a bit of a funny feeling about this one. And people are coming and going, and there's people coming to use the washroom. There's some dude that's been sitting over there since I got here. But I think we are going to head towards North Bay. Get another half an hour driving in here. It's almost 9 o'clock, so might be a bit of an epic fail for a cool place to stay. Well, guys, that is not what I had in mind for the evening. But there are quite a few campers here. There's a whole pile over here, probably a dozen or so. And then I think we are going to head over here. I read something on iOverlander to park by the bank. So looks like there's a whole other slew of campers over here. So wah wah. I just wasn't cool with that last spot. And you know, this makes it easy. Get up. We're 2 minutes from the highway here to get back on the road in the morning. So I don't even know if you can see me. It's dark. Anyway, guys, I'm going to get this thing parked in here and probably go into Walmart because I need some water. I forgot to fill up at my buddy's, and I went through Sturgeon Falls and the metro was closed. So it was after 6. I guess they close at 6. Anyway, I'm blabbling on. I'm tired. I cannot wait to get into bed. I've just been thinking about that for the last 3 days. but it's going to be nice. So anyway, I will catch up with you in the morning. Morning, guys. We survived the evening here at the Walmart, which was slept well, loving that new bed, just sleeping like a rock every night. I was just thinking this morning, just took Alma for a walk. We do got to get out of here, but just thinking about the Walmart and the staying at Walmart and about the book. I believe it was called Where the Heart Is. Came out maybe 25 years ago or so. It was huge when it came out. I think it was on Oprah. It was like the big Oprah book club, one of those books. And it was a huge book. And it was, I don't know if you've ever read it, but it's about a girl and a guy, I think. Mostly the girl. And, you know, they're a little bit down and out and kind of bounce around a bit and end up sleeping in Walmart parking lots. I think she's by herself. I think she even she might sleep in a Walmart parking lot, or actually inside a Walmart. But I think it was that book that kind of started, you know, Walmart being okay with people sleeping while they're traveling and stuff, having a safe place to stay, and sleeping in their cars in the parking lot. I don't know if that's true. If you do know, please let me know. Let me know if that had anything to do with what we see at Walmart these days. I guess which is starting to change and is kind of going the other way. We're here in North Bay, and they seem to be pretty cool with it. Check this guy's rig out here. It's got a pickup, pulling half a pickup. Interesting. I don't know if you can make out kind of how hazy that is out there. Man, smoky. Not sure if the camera picks that up. It is smoky out there. You guys, we just made a quick little stop here this morning at Kaibuskong Park, I believe it's called, in Bonfield, Ontario, just outside of North Bay. There's some trails down here, so we're going to take Alma out for a little roll around the trails here. And as I say, it's pretty smoky. I woke up this morning. This is not a joke. I woke up this morning, opened the weather app, and the weather today in North Bay was smoke. That's what it said. So, never seen that before. But I guess that's what's going on these days. Let's go check this place out. Well, all right, guys, just getting set to hit the road here again. Just to plan over the next couple of days, we're on our way to see a friend in Trois-Rivières, Quebec, which is about a little over 700 kilometers from here. Ottawa, which we'll get to the other side of today, is about 350 kilometers. So should easily make that. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning, and we're going to head out of here real quick. Hopefully find a nice place to camp. Maybe in Ontario, maybe get into Quebec. But I wouldn't mind getting a nice spot, maybe mid-afternoon, and just have a nice relaxing afternoon and evening. love these stops. They got all these stops along here, along this Highway 17, with garbage bins. We'll take full advantage. All right, lighten the load a little bit there, and away we go. This has been just an absolutely beautiful drive. You know, lots of trees, lots of rocks, lots of lakes, beaver dams, people out kayaking and canoeing and stuff. Super cool. And I don't mean to keep harping on it, but I mean, this wildfire smoke is crazy. I mean, I can smell, I can almost taste it. And it just makes me think, for those of you out there, like out on the west coast of Canada or the States, you know, this is maybe normal or becoming more normal. I mean, I feel for you guys. I mean, I don't know what's causing these wildfires to become more frequent and hotter and larger. You know, it just kind of sucks. Because, as I say, it's not overly pleasant. We're just cruising into the town of Arnprior here. You know, things have gotten a little flatter. We're way out into kind of farming country here now. Gonna hit up the No Frills here for some supplies. Okay, and Alma, look where we are. Oh my gosh. We're going in again. You deserve that. Whoa, whoa, whoa. She is fired up. Alma, over here. Good girl. All right, you ready, buddy? Yeah. Let's go. She is on it. All right. And Alma has got her supplies. That's some good stuff there. And of course, okay, give me a sit. Give me a sit. And a right. And a left. Another left. And touch. Good girl. Yeah. Successful mission in Arnprior, and we're back on the road. Well, we've made it into Ottawa for the most part. Here it's pretty tight through here. Head up towards the downtown and then cross the bridge over into Gatineau, Quebec is the plan. Maybe do a cruise by Parliament Hill. That's pretty much where we're going, and then we're going to cross the bridge. Well, I think that's where we want to go, up there. And the road is closed. Yeah. All these roads still closed. And that's left up there is all kind of Parliament Hill and the Rideau Canal. So we were going to go up here and go around another way. Well, there's some shots of the big hotel there. Parliament Hill is just down this way. And everything is closed. There's the apartment buildings. Hey. Sorry, I thought that might have been cool to come through here and see that. No idea. I think it's a marathon. I'm going to find out. But looks like it's a big race, running race going on. Time is at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Whew. Hot time of the day to be running a marathon. Well, this was a bit of an adventure here, coming through Ottawa, and not even really being able to get down the road I wanted to. But sitting here in traffic and just look over at this building, and what do you know? It is the Alma. Hey, buddy. That's the Alma building. She doesn't seem to care. This was a mistake. But what do you do? I had no idea Ottawa would look like this. Whew. The Alma building is like, I don't know, 200 feet back there. That was probably 20 minutes ago. Yikes. I hope that wasn't our bridge. That might have been our bridge. Woohoo! I haven't seen traffic like that in a while. But we are on our way right now into Quebec. We are crossing over the Ottawa River. Parliament Hill is right there behind us. Looks like it's still under construction. A lot of cranes in the sky here. All right, there we go. Quebec, Montreal, 50 east. I'm telling you, you can't make this stuff up. I came down here, I guess down by the water. There's a iOverlander spot. Said it was a good little spot. 3 or 4 rigs can fit in there. There was quite a few reviews that were great, and we're just off the main road. It's quite a ways down here, and we haven't moved. This is the most we've moved in about 5 minutes. Oh boy. I don't know if I just want to turn around or if I do want to get down here and see if this is worth it. We're just stopped. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I'm giving a master class here in how to not find a good place to camp. But I don't know. There's a little spot right here. We are just off Highway 50, about 100 kilometers from Montreal. That last spot didn't work out. The lineup was for a ferry, and there was a spot you could park. There was one guy there, and it was right where the ferry picked you up. It was really odd. And then, I mean, there's tons of cars coming for the ferry. When I left, the lineup was even longer. Anyway, I'm gonna back into this spot. see what we can do. I'm gonna hop out here and see what this looks like. Smells like farms. It's actually beautiful. But yeah, okay. That's what we got. We're just off the highway. We got a little garbage can here. And we'll let Alma out. There's an ATV trail going up this way. Here. And I don't know, this doesn't look too bad. There is a little picnic table here. And a spot you can park, I guess. Or we could probably back up a little bit. But not bad. I wonder what's up that way. Well, happy with this spot. Just had another camper van blast by, so I don't know if he's going to try to stay up there or not. We did walk up there, and it's just behind these trees. There's a couple little roads. Behind both of these, there's just farmers' fields out there. So kind of explain that smell I smelt when I popped out of the van, but it's all good. Yeah, and we got our little, may have a fire, I don't think so. There's a little fire pit back here, but not really into it. But we have our picnic table. I didn't cook myself some dinner. I made myself a couple tuna wraps, hit the spot, nice and easy. And I think we're just going to relax here for the rest of the night. Alma's got the zone all figured out. It's pretty clean, not a whole lot of garbage. There's the garbage can. There's a bunch of stuff dumped into the bushes, which is unfortunate, but anyway. But we're going to rest up. We're just outside Montreal. We are just heading tomorrow to Trois-Rivières, which is only, a couple hours from here, two maybe 3 hours. Meeting up with a good buddy of mine, Danny. So should be a good another day here in Quebec. But so far, it's been a fantastic day. Glad we found this little patch of space here to spend the night. And I think we're going to shut it down, and we will see you in the morning. Peace. And just before I go, and it was Ironman Canada was happening in Ottawa today. So a swim, bike, run event. And so that explains why we couldn't get anywhere near the city center.